Hello and welcome along. Today on... No. Whoa. Hello and welcome along. Today on Sandy Bay, we are going to be continuing our harvest. We are heading at the moment towards Field 8, where we are going to... I think it's wheat we have on here, but we'll find out in a moment. And yeah, we're going to harvest that. We're going to drop straw so that we can bale it, probably next episode, I think. And yeah, and then that will be... basically, I think the harvest almost done for today. We will have a look. We do have Field 13 and Field 14 that both need harvesting. Whether they will get done in this game day or the next day, I don't know. 13 we will probably do during the live stream. So we'll see how we go. But at the moment, we're focusing on Field 8. So this is where we are. Right here, and we're going to start going round the field counterclockwise, and then we turn around and go clockwise because that keeps the auger inside the field. So we'll start up our combine, and away we go. So this should work quite well. It has before, and yeah, I want to do as much in cab. So we're going to do as much in cab as we can with this, I think. Be quite useful. There we go. So this is... Oh, this is barley. I stand corrected. This is a field of barley. So this will... This is quite useful and quite good to us. What I would like to do... I don't think that the field next to us will be affordable anytime soon, which is a pity, as there is... quite a nice crop of what looks like canola in it. I don't think it's big enough. One thing we could do is we could borrow enough money to buy the next field over, to buy field 9. It would be a bit of a stretch, but I think we're making enough with our cows overnight for us to be able to do a bit of a stretch. So we might have a look. Especially if we can get enough to pay some of it back. Well, the other thing is that I was really looking to buy a new tractor off this harvest. But it may be that we can buy a new field or two. We will have to have a look. But the fields definitely are expensive on this map. And I do have my eye on field 9. Because it's a good sized field, it's right by our farm, and it would be very useful. But I don't know if we can afford it at all. It's 342,000, which, yeah, so it is quite expensive. And that's a smaller field, you know. I mean, that's half the size of the field we're cutting at the moment. This is... Right, we're coming round. There we go. Doing well, yeah. We've got round here fairly quickly. That's good. I'm happy with that. We do have to do 4 of these. which will give us a good headland for us to be turning around in. There we go. And as always, yeah, the tractor I want to buy is a replacement for the International. Which doesn't have a front hitch, a front connector, front 3-point hitch is what I'm trying to say. Right, so we will turn around and come back. There we go. We are at 71%, so as we go past, we will get that tractor up on follow me, I think. Yeah, we're coming up to 80%, so oh, we missed a bit. There we go, emptying nicely. Drop it in a minute. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then we want to put that in. And that's worked well. Merged my two swaths there. I was hoping to well, we'll see how well we do on this. I don't know if I can get this whole field cut this episode is my worry. We may have to do it this episode and next episode. Which is fine, which is good. Oh, the other thing I want to do is up the time. Because the late summer, early autumn is when you do the harvest, so it doesn't matter that it takes us a couple of in-game days and we do these on those couple. And we need to get some bits planted. our third headland. Oh, we did miss a couple of bits. That's why I was trying to keep the tractor next to me. We'll get those as we're going up and down. Wow, that did quite a bit that got left. Yeah, we will collect that up. Don't want to leave any crop on the field that might earn us even a little bit of money. Right, we are at 62%, so we're alright for a little bit. What we might do is, as we pass, just jump out, reverse this up a bit. Just sit in behind us. That we can pull him up when we're ready. And we're not having to stop every time we want to unload. Go. And round. So how full is our trailer? So our trailer should take 3 loads, which should be about 3 headlands, I think. It should be all of our headlands, by the looks of things. Go. Especially if I'm that bad at actually cutting the headlands. There we go. Back into here. And then we want one more headland after this. Alright, so on to our last headland. We're empty, so he can stop. As soon as I get onto a straighter bit. Right, there we go. Stop that. And we will put in our spout. Or in our auger. So we'll come and grab that last bit when we come to start going through the crop, I think. There we go. go. So yeah, we will empty out when we get to the end of this headland. No matter how full we are, simply because I want to make sure that I'm not needing to empty halfway through going through the field. There we are. We'll want to upgrade the combine at some point as well, but that's going to take us a little while, I think. The other thing, of course, we are going to have to do is tend to the animals soon as well. The cows have been nicely breeding the last few days, so I don't know how many cows we have now. We're going to have a look at the how many animals we have. We need to sell the pigs, sell some of the pigs soon. We'll do that in the autumn. There we go. But until we can't do any cultivating or anything like that actually until we've collected up the bales on the fields we've done so far. They all need collecting up, so need to do that. And here we go. So we're nicely full. Well, we got 55% on, so we'll get that tipped out. Put that in our trailer. And we'll go and get this straggly bit over here and cut into the field. So there we go. Yeah, I don't know how far we're actually going to get into the field this time. We're going to have a good try though. So let's have a look. How far are we along? Okay, let's get this. We'll follow the grain of the field, which nicely is the long part. I think we want to cut in about down here, so we can square up the field a little bit. We'll go in here. Be about straight. Yep. This is where tram lines would come in really useful. There we go. That's just about got it. The other way to do that, of course, your first cut is with the hired worker, and that way you know that they will be straight to the field. Okay, there we go. Yeah. That was not straight. Never mind. We'll just keep going. It was straight enough. For our needs, it was absolutely fine. Okay. And round. Yeah, this is a smaller combine than the ones I've driven. Although when I was really little, I think we probably had one about this size. I'd have thought. You wouldn't have had. I don't think. Yeah, late 80s. You wouldn't have had a big combine. We used to do a lot with it too. There we are. And round. Much in as we can, but I know that I'm going to have to come back and do this last little bit, but then we'll have a much squarer field by the time that it's done this. There we go. Apart from that bit that I seem to have done at the end, that's sort of a kick into it. There we are. So we're making a good inroad into this field. I think we're going to get the majority of it done by the looks of things. Which actually is really good. That is absolutely awesome. I think I lifted just and missed a very small bit at the end. Right, can we fit all of this in our header? I don't think so. No. So we'll come back along this side and just clear this little bit that we left on the right of us up. We are at 69%. So we need to go and empty. If anything stops us from finishing this episode, it's going to be that we'll need to empty our trailer, I think. Right, so we will head over to our tractor and trailer and empty this before we cut in again. Our tractor and trailer is at 65%. Right, around here. There it is. Okay. That's not that huge a problem. It's at 80%, so we can certainly cut in again. Oh. Right, let's cut in again. About here. Right, so I'm going to keep the top of the church in the middle. If I can do that, we will get a nice straight cut. It's not so much the angle. Oh, a great demand for wool. A great demand for wool for 18 hours. I think I know what we're going to be doing next episode. I think we're going to be doing some animal work. If we have a great demand for wool, we have a lot of wool. So we will have a look at that and see how much that's worth. And then I think we will probably be doing that next episode now. Doing a bit of selling before we get back to the harvest. And maybe sorting both our pigs and our cows out a little bit as well. There we go. So yeah, that wasn't straight to the field, but was straight for the church. There we are. Yeah. Trying to keep it straight to the field is difficult when you don't have tram lines. Because that's how you, in real life, that's how you do it. That's how you'd line your combine up. You'd start at a point with tram lines and you'd work your way out. Without the tram lines, it's, yeah, keeping straight is a lot more difficult. But we're alright. That will do well enough for what we need to do. Thankfully it's not as bumpy as it is in real life either if you don't go with the grain of the fields. So there we go. And up. So yeah, next episode we will start by going to sell some wool. Seeing how much we can make with the great demand we have on now. And then we might do a round of because our cows are doing okay. They have enough food for the rest of today, but our pigs' productivity is well down. It's way down. So we will probably buy a pallet of sugar beet to feed to them, and find out what else it is that's causing the problem. I would guess that that they also need a clean out, because the pigs need a clean out on a really regular basis. So yeah, we need to go and clear the pigs out as well, and probably clean everybody else out at the same time. And then we will get back to the harvest after that. And hopefully, well, we will then finish the harvest. Whatever we don't get to on the harvest in tomorrow's episode, we will finish on the live stream. And then we should next week, we should be cutting corn. We should be doing a corn harvest. Which will be very useful. and getting everything cultivated and drilled. So we're going to, we'll put in a couple of fields of winter crops, and we will do the rest probably as radish. We'll see how we go. Anything I want to get in as all seed radish, I need to start getting in as soon. But for now, I think we're going to leave this here. So I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.